Hey guys, and welcome back to our Back to Basics series here on Farm Sim 19. And this is where we are doing beginner videos or videos for those that maybe have never dived into animals. We have made our way up into the 200 level videos and how I'm breaking down this particular series. And we have one more animal to take a look at kind of in this beginner's guide to animals in Farm Sim 19, and that is sheep. Sheep, in my opinion, are the second easiest animal to care for in the game, with chickens being the absolute easiest. So if we go here, we have two choices of pastures. We have the standard sheep pasture, $65,000. That is for 80 sheep and $65 per day in maintenance costs. Then we have the large sheep pasture at $180,000. That's going to hold us 250 sheep, and it's going to be $180 per day. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough money. Seems to be a trend. Animals are expensive, so if you're not careful, you can run out of funds pretty darn quick. Sheep pen isn't as big as the cow pen or the pig pen. And just like the sheep pen, there's only triggers on 3 of the 4 sides. I'm going to put that down right here. And just like all the other animal areas, it does indeed decide to change its own textures underneath of it. So as you saw here, we put it down on concrete, and now we have some grass, dirt areas. We can, of course, come through here with landscaping and basically repaint down whatever we want this to ultimately look like. But what do we have going on here? Well, we've got our sheep area. Sheep, we can have white sheep, brown sheep, black and white sheep, or black sheep. Each sheep is $1,500. Just like all of the other animals, there really isn't a functional difference between the sheep. So here we are, we've bought 10 sheep, $15,000 to buy the sheep, $1,000 transport fee, for a total cost of $16,000. Now we could have chosen to deliver our sheep ourselves by taking our animal trailer up to the animal dealer and bringing them back. But for the sake of brevity, I have chosen just to do it this way. So we have our water trough. Again, we know it's because it's a rounded bottom. It has the round bars there. We have our food trough for our sheep. And then around front, we have one more trigger, which is going to be where the wool is going to spawn right there. Let's take a look at our animal. Look at our escape menu. The animal area, you'll see we have 10 sheep. Sheep need either grass or hay. That's it for food. They need water, and you're done. Water and grass and hay, and then these sheep are happy little sheeps, ready to give you endless amounts of wool. If you are coming from Farm Sim 17, the wool pallets are different. In Farm Sim 17, the wool pallets were 2,000 liters apiece. For each bale in the pallet was about 500 liters apiece. In Farm Sim 19, bales have basically been reduced in half to 1,000 liter capacity. They still show 4 bales within them. So in essence, you could say each bale within the pallet is just 250 liters worth of wool. There you go. We've already gave them the water they need. If we wanted to, we could feed them with a bale of hay. I'm going to unload this loading wagon of straw. and put just a little bit of hay in it for them. Just to demonstrate a little bit different way of feeding. And I'm pretty sure that one bale will have filled their food troughs up, so I wouldn't have had a chance to also demonstrate this method. Oops. Let's look at the menu here. So 5,000 liters of hay or grass, 2,000 liters of water, and these guys are all set. So just like we've done in other animal videos, I am going to fast forward 24 hours and we'll come back tomorrow morning and see how our sheep have fared. Just coming outside of the house this morning. Go ahead and see how dirtied up the sheep have been. See if we have any wool. Indeed we do. We have 2 bales of wool in our pallet. So this spawn area is going to support 4 pallets, I believe. Sheep have been dirty little boogers. And it's quite interesting. They have rehydrated the hay that we fed in here, and it has outputted grass. At any rate, we can put either or into the trough. We've just basically replenished the trough a little bit. Let's take a look here. See, they fed down the hay a little bit. They've drunk down the water a little bit. Cleanliness is bound to shoot straight back up now that we have cleaned the area. Get our pallet forks, because I want to demonstrate selling the wool. And to sell the wool, we can either put that single pallet on our forks and just drive it that way, or we can use a flatbed. Knock this at some point. I'm going to choose to use our little flatbed trailer. And you'll see sheep do not output any type of fertilizer. So sheep do not put out manure or liquid manure. And this pallet would be 1,000 liters if we let it get full. And that area will spawn a total of, I believe, 4 pallets, or it is full. If it does get full, you'll basically get a message that'll pop up on the screen saying that there's no space at the wool area. If you look at our prices screen, you'll see we need to take our wool to the spinnery And we're going to get $877 per pallet of wool. Let's see where the spinnery is. The spinnery is downtown. I'm going to go ahead and drive on downtown, and I'll bring you back once we get close. Just coming around the roundabout. Here's our green beam indicating the spinnery. And the spinnery is going to be a sell point not only for wool, but for cotton also. Pull into this hashed area, unstrap it, and depending on the map, you may or may not have to unload the wool. Some triggers seem to be higher than others, so some will take it straight off the trailer. Sometimes it's dependent on the trailer. In this case, it looks like we're going to have to take it off the trailer. No big deal. Go. So $361 for our wool. Sorry about the coughing, guys. Sometimes this just sneaks up on me. I don't even realize it's going to happen. Guys, there you go. That is basically sheep husbandry here on Farming Simulator 19. That should have taught you pretty much everything you need to know in order to keep sheep. We've already covered in 100 level videos basically how to get grass or hay. Covered in other videos, specifically the cow video, where we can get water from. Didn't feel that it was needed to basically demonstrate how to get water in every single animal video, because hopefully if you're going to watch one of the videos, you're going to watch the whole series, right? That's what you got to hope for. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of the specialty crops here on Farm Sim 19. That would be potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, sugar cane, and I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of this off the top of my head. When we get pulled in here, let's pull up the menu. Yeah, I consider these specialty crops because they either require a special harvester or require a special planter. Yeah, that is going to be cotton, potatoes, sugar beets, poplar, and sugarcane. We're going to cover all of those in separate videos coming up in the very near future. And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.